I haven't done one of these videos in a while. This is one of those ones where I just kind of sit down and talk and give you guys advice. Usually these are based off of things that I'm currently going through or that I have gone through because, I don't know, it just pops into my mind. This is how it happens. It like pops into my mind at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I quickly get my phone, write it down, or like, you know, set a reminder on my Google Home, and then I film it like a couple weeks later. So today's video is going to be about stop taking shitty friends back. I know that sentence didn't really make sense, but like it's gonna be about how we should, my sister's showering and it's so loud, about how we should stop just taking people back. And when I say friends, I don't only mean friends, I also mean lovers, like boyfriends and girlfriends. Like, stop taking people back. Like, be stronger than that. Like, I need to take my own advice. That's why I'm telling you guys, because I have lived it, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys some advice, okay? So there's something about me in who I am. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but everybody wants to get back in my life. It's so freaking weird, guys. Like, everybody wants to be back in my life. Like, I drop a friend and they come back 2 years later, 1 year later, 4 months later. They always come back. They always come back. Even guys that I had talked to in the past, like, honestly, I haven't really, well, okay, like the main guy, he just kept coming back, like non-stop. Like, it's so weird, guys. Like, something with my energy, I think it's like magnetic. I don't know, man. Anyways, so I cut a friend off and they always come back around like, hey, like, I was looking at old pictures and I reminisce and blah, blah, or hey, like, how are you doing? A lot of them, they just want to see how I'm doing. They pretend to check up, and then they're like, we should catch up over coffee. So I'm like, okay, sure, let's catch up over coffee. And then we end up like being best friends. Like, it just happens all the time. So anyways, so my advice to you guys is, if somebody reaches out to you from your past, leave them in your past. If you have someone that you want to reconnect with and you strongly believe that it's something that you should do, you be the one to reach out. But if they come to you, it's like, I don't know. I don't think that you should take anybody back, and I don't think you should seek people out to take back and, you know, message and catch up. Obviously, there are exceptions. Like, for example, like if you have a childhood friend that you guys never got into a fight, you guys never really had issues, you just kind of grew apart, or you moved away and you haven't talked to them, that's different. I have a friend that I haven't spoken to really since like grade 8, but we were such close friends. She moved away and we catch up every now and then on Facebook, but we haven't seen each other in like 10 years. I would catch up with her because there's no bad blood anywhere in our relationship. But then there's those ones that you kind of got into a fight with, or you realize they're not good for you anymore, so you cut them off. And they come back around and they seem like they've changed, and you know, you're like, okay, let me just meet up with them and just see how it goes. And then you're like, oh, we'll just catch up, it's not going to be anything seriously, like, you know, we'll just be those friends that see each other every now and then, but we won't get close. And it's not gonna happen. You guys are gonna get close, okay? You guys are going to get close, I'm telling you. Like, that's just how it works. Like, I always have said that to myself. Like, I'm just gonna see what they have to say and meet up with them, and then I get close to them, and then it's great for a year, for 5 months, for 2 years, and then I realize, what the hell did I do that? My food's here. We're gonna film a mukbang after this. This smells like cigarette smoke though. Was he smoking by my food? I don't even remember what I ordered, so it's gonna be a surprise. I actually don't remember because I went through like 10 menus. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, you know, I love you guys because I'm not eating my food until I'm done this video. Okay, that's love right there. Anyways, so what I was saying was, like, people do not change. Drill that into your mind. People do not change. I don't care, like, certain parts of your personality can change, and you can mature as a person and you can grow, yes, but there are also parts of your personality that are literally just embedded into your being, and that will not change. Like, for example, me, I can be very emotionally detached and selfish, and I lack sympathy a lot of the times, and this is something that I don't think will change. And this is why I'm not friends with the Scorpio girl who slept with my man. Like, don't get me wrong, like, she did me wrong, but I also wasn't a good friend to her because she was a water sign, she was emotional, and I couldn't meet her emotional needs, and I was very heartless when it came to her. And that's something that if I had been a different person, we could have been friends, but because I was like that, I just, you know, like, that's something that I can't change. There's certain friends that want me to be loving and huggy and just, you know, affectionate, and that's not gonna change as much as I want it to. And I don't want to be so awkward, and I want to be a hugger, and I want to be a loving person. It's not gonna change, you know? Like, there's certain things, there's certain things that just won't change. I used to be lazy. I used to not want to work ever. I used to work 5 hours a week and I'd be okay with it because I could pay whatever I need to pay. That's change. You know, there's certain things that can change. That I'm money hungry now. Like, I want to work everything that I can. I want to do live streams and make money. I want to do Zodiac Cave and make money. I want to work my job and make money. I want to do YouTube and make money. And I also want to do Uber once I get my car and make money. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many different side hustles that I'm now money hungry. There's certain things that can change and there's certain things that can't. Your personality, certain parts of your personality will not change, okay? I just wanted to break that down for you so you guys can understand. People do not change. They will seem like they're different. This is what's gonna happen. This is what happens to me every single time because I always take friends back because I'm a flipping idiot. Family friendly, don't want to get demonetized. Sometimes I slip though, don't get me wrong. So, okay, this is what happens. Your friend hits you up, Facebook, Instagram, text, whatever. You see their name in your inbox and you're like, whoa, I haven't seen that name in my inbox in a while. I'm gonna open this. You open it up. Wow, they miss me? Wow, they want to go for coffee? I don't really miss them, but like, I'm kind of curious, like, what's going on in their life now. I'm kind of curious what they want. I'm kind of curious what, you know, like, what's gonna happen out of this. So, you know what, I'll just meet them up and go for coffee, see how it goes, blah, blah, blah. You go for coffee. They're on their best behavior. So you think that they are a changed flippin' person. You meet up with them and you're like, you know what? They seem mature now. They seem pretty decent. They seem like they've got a good head on their shoulders. Like, you know, they're different. You're wrong. You're wrong. No, they're just on their best behavior. That's all it is. So you end up saying like, you know what, like I wouldn't mind doing this again. They hit you up a couple more times. You meet up, you know, you end up getting close. You end up getting close. And then you really think they've changed because it's like, we're so close. How can you be the same person you were? We don't have any of the issues that we used to have. You seem so different. Wow. 6 to 7 months. I think it takes at least 6 months. You start seeing little qualities in them that remind you of who they were in the past and you're like, I'm just gonna let those slide. It's not that bad. 9 months in, you're like, oh, I'm seeing a couple more qualities that remind me of who you were in the past and it's, you know, it's not working lately, but you know, it's just every friendship has their little bumps. A year and a half later, you're like, oh my God, they're the same. Like nothing's changed. Like they're literally the same. And our friendship is the same. It's that simple. People don't change. They don't. Just the reason why you cut them off in the first place, if you take them back, that's going to be the reason why you cut them off the second time or why you guys don't work out the second time and why you're going to need to distance yourself the second time. Because, oh my God, it's like that saying, it's like literally in my mind every day. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's what it is. It's like you can't even be mad at them. You can't even think like, how can they be like this? Because you knew already. It's like being with a man who cheats on you. You know what I mean? He cheated on you. You forgive him. He cheats on you again. You can't really be mad at him. You just need to be mad at yourself and dump that man and move on because you asked for it, because you knew what you were getting yourself into. You chose to, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt, which is great, you know, kind-hearted person, whatever, wonderful, but like you don't need to be doing all that because people don't deserve it, because they just don't. When you get to a certain age, they just don't. It's not because they don't deserve it as a person, sorry, it's because you just need to be more selfish with who you are and who you spend your time with and who you feed attention to, because you're grown. Like if you're like 16, 15, okay, I kind of get it because people will change from when they're like 15 to 20, you know, but if you were friends at like 19, 20, 21 and then you're reuniting at like 25 or something, you're not going to see much of a difference. It's literally going to be the same thing. So you need to this is what you need to do. If you are cutting a friend off and you think that they're the kind of person that's going to hit you up later on a couple years, this is gonna sound bad, but you need to write down the reasons why you're gonna cut them off. Just write them down. Just write them down. They're this, they're that, they're this, they're that. After you cut them off, if they hit you up, if they don't hit you up, just toss a letter out, you know? If they hit you up, before replying, read what you wrote a few months, a few years back and be like, okay, I wrote this when I was in a clear state of mind before I cut them off. Right now, I'm looking at it from a different state of mind because I missed them. Because it's okay to miss them. Right now, I'm looking at it from a different state of mind because I missed them. So I should really read these and remember who they are as a person and know that I don't need them back in my life as much as I miss them. And don't go for that coffee, because if you go for that coffee, you are going to end up friends or dating again or hooking up or something. If you go for the coffee, it's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, so just don't go. You just don't ever need to be taking any friends back. You just don't, because they're gonna prove you wrong, right? Like you're gonna think like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, and then in a couple months you're gonna be like, oh shit, now I'm in a pickle, now I gotta cut them off again. And then you seem like the evil one, because the thing is, these people that act like this and that don't change, they don't see anything in their faults, because if they did, they would be a different person, and they're not, clearly. So that means that if you cut them off, you're gonna seem like the evil one, you're gonna seem like the bad guy, and you just need to accept that, because it is what it is. You're gonna seem like the one who gave up on them, you're gonna seem like the one who cut them off, you're gonna seem like the one who's, you know, fake. You're probably gonna seem fake, and it's not you. It's not. In this situation, it's not, because you're just doing what's best for you. And honestly, it's just something that needs to be done if you see similar traits. And like, you know, like I said, there are exceptions. Sometimes you take a friend back and it's wonderful and it's amazing, but for the most part, it doesn't really happen. It just doesn't. People don't change, and you need to understand that. Like, if you are watching this and you just had a friend hit you up and you're just like wondering what to do, don't take them back. Just don't do it. I know you're tempted and I know you miss them, but don't do it. Like, don't. Like, it's so silly. Like, I am done doing that. I am done doing that, because every single time, it hasn't worked out. It seems like it works out, it's great, we hang out, it's a year or 2 years, 5 months of just bliss, like, oh my god, I have my friend back, and then it's like, oh my god, I have her back, oh my god, I have him back, oh my god, it's shit. It is something else, man. It's hard. I'm done taking friends back. If I left you in my past, you're in my past. That's it. If you are watching this and you're from my past and you're thinking, oh, Ashley seems like she's doing well, I want to hit her up. Oh, Ashley seems nice. You know, I kind of miss. Don't hit me up. Do not do it. Do not do it. Just don't. There's only one person that I would say that I would reconnect with. We actually have the relationship to where we can, like we were friends. And obviously we bumped heads a lot. We fought a lot, I will say. And the way we fought, we clashed, you know? But she's one of those people that I remember when I was friends with her, I would always say, like, she's so dear to my heart that I know that when if we stop being friends, I will never forget her, and I'll be sad to look back and be like, oh, I can't believe we're not friends anymore. And that's one of those people that I look back on to this day. I look back on our friendship and I'm like, it's really sad that we're not friends anymore. I understand why it didn't work out, but it's sad that we're not friends anymore. And like, every now and then we hit each other up, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, you know, just little messages. Like, I'll send her an old picture, she'll send me an old picture. It's like, we're on great terms, I would say. Like, if I bumped into her, be all hugs, all love, you know? But I just know that there's those people that you can be on good terms with. Like, I have like seen her and caught up with her and then not spoken to her again for a year. It works for us. Like, we can literally see each other, have good talks, open up, and see each other for like a good 4 hours, and then not see each other for another year. And that's perfect. If that's the way that you're gonna reconnect, that's the way to do it. You literally catch up, say hello, give your hugs, miss them, reunite, and then do it again in a year. You don't need to be best friends with them. You don't need to reconnect and have things how they used to be and be the thing, oh, everything's the way that it used to be. Oh my gosh, like, it's like we picked up where we left off, we're best friends again, because if that happens, no. It's not real. You're living in a fantasy world. I'm sorry. This is like, I know, I'm so awful. This is, you know, that when my friends ask me for advice, this is the way that I talk to them. It's a lot. So like, when people ask me for advice, they like get triggered when I do it on like Ask an Amateur, but like, this is how I am. I'm giving you guys advice, cold-hearted truth right now. Don't take your friends back. Don't do it. Okay? All right, cool. Thanks for watching this video. I'm about to film a mukbang, and life's gonna be great because I'm eating. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I will be wearing the same outfit, by the way. This is the 3rd time I've worn this outfit in a video, because I filmed 3 videos today in this outfit, 2 in another outfit, and 1 in another outfit. So yeah, you'll see this outfit again. But it's cute and I look cute, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Advice with Ash. I will be bringing this back to my channel because I love doing these videos. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.